Number one value, a man should be courageous. A man should not let fear stifle him, let fear paralyze him and hold him back from embracing the best life that he can. So you want to have courage to live your life. Courage, very important and very difficult in this society, very difficult in life to be authentic. But the greatest courage is to be authentically who you are. This can give you such power, such majesty. You know, it's like 50 Cent said, I'm not in competition with anybody else. Nobody can beat 50 Cent. And the people that came out and tried to beat 50 Cent, they didn't quite make it. He was so successful because he was authentically who he was, and he was articulating the life that he lived. And fortunately, he was able to evolve from that to the guy we see today. Because as he said, if he'd have tried to stay in that life, he'd be in prison or dead. All the tough guys are in prison or dead. So that didn't work. So anyway, courage is number one. Number two is respect. The first thing you want to do is respect yourself. Train people how to treat you. Do not accept disrespect. That doesn't mean that you go crazy when you disrespect, when someone you feel perceived disrespect. It does mean that you check people, let them know, hey, I can't have you talking to me like that. I've said that a few times to people. I don't respond to that tone. I remember I had a young manager at one of my jobs, and she addressed me in a certain way with a certain tone of voice. And I said, excuse me, I don't respond to that type of tone. Don't speak to me like that. Just me and her. Nobody was around. And she was so shocked at the way I said it, because I didn't respond emotionally or with profanity, but I responded very emphatically. And you know what? She never spoke to me like that again. That's self-respect. And I also respected her and respected the people that I interact with. Treat people like you want to be treated. You don't like to be disrespected? Don't disrespect people. And that flows into being honest. So you got courage, you got respect, you got honesty. So these kind of all blend together. So honesty, first thing you want to do is be authentic with yourself. So be an honest person. Be who you actually are. Don't lie, cheat, steal. If you make a deal, you hold that deal, and then you keep your word. So keeping your word is key. See, we hear sometimes word is bond. Right. The rest of that statement is word is bond. Bond is life. Word is life. So that means before you break your word, the only way you can break your word is if you die. If I give you my word, I'll be there. I'm going to be there unless something happens where something happens where I can't be. But it's not like you don't take it lightly. Don't give your word lightly. Be honest and be straightforward. Word is bond. Bond is life. Word is life. Your word is your life. So be an honest person. Have compassion. Everybody's not going to be at your level. Some people are going to be a little slower moving than you. So slow down and be compassionate. Be compassionate with the children. Be compassionate with the women. Be compassionate with your fellow man. Show some compassion. Be generous. You should have both hands open. One hand to receive, one hand to give. And make a practice of giving. And I like to give money. Not so much to a church or a religious organization, but I like to give money to, like when you go to a restaurant, leave a big tip. You go to a hotel, put a couple bills in the bellhop's hand. Go valet parking. Surprise them with a couple bills. I just like, so be generous. But not only generous with money, be generous with your time. Little kid is trying to explain something to you, or and they're taking a lot of time. Just give them some interest and build them up. So you got courage, respect, honesty, compassion, generosity, gratitude. Gratitude is the magnet that brings everything in your life to you. Gratitude is such a magnet for blessings. So have gratitude for the things that you have, the things that you have now, and the things that you'll have in the future. That gratitude is key, and that we can all wake up. If we woke up, we've got our faculties, we've got a little money in your pocket, got a vehicle. There's so much we can be grateful for. So practice expressing that gratitude to yourself as you go through your day. Forgiveness. Forgive those who, insult you, or, different situations that happen. Forgive. Don't hold a grudge. I mean, you learn from it. Some people you'll stay away from them, but don't carry around that hate. Like Dick Gregory said, if you carry hate in your heart, it's like having a pocket full of manure to throw on somebody. Your pocket's going to stink. So if you got hate in your heart, it's going to taint your whole situation. So practice forgiveness. Practice loyalty. Be loyal to your family, your friends. Be loyal when you're working and have a business deal with somebody. Or you're working a job. That's actually a business deal. You're not working for them, you're working through them. You're working for yourself. So be loyal to what you've contracted to. Hey, a fair exchange is never a robbery. So when you go to work, go to work. You have a deal with somebody, you keep that deal. Be loyal. And finally, a man must be wise. A man must always, and this can be for women too, but I'm focusing on men at this point. So wisdom is key. You want to think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And always make the best use of your time, because you can never get time back. And these are the qualities of a man that I strive for. And it's a daily practice. It's not something you get it and you got it. Because every day you're going to have dynamic tests that test these characteristics. And never forget, you're born to win.